Welcome to today's video. Today, y'all, when I say I have the Vamp palette, I have the Vamp palette. On this channel, we create beauty one palette at a time. Grab your brushes, grab your palettes. Let's get into it. Okay, y'all. Are you sitting down? Okay, great. So, I'm going to show you the Vamp palette, but before I do, I'm going to pop up a B-roll here. So, the Vamp palette, the front looks like this. The inside, y'all, looks like this. So, when I say that this brand was another brand, that when I got the palette, these shades were covered. So there's these two shades down here, these two, and this one was covered. Y'all, if this is what companies are doing nowadays to save palettes, money, packaging, shipping, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. ENSLEY Rain does it. Now, bellabeautebar does it. But y'all, packaging. Okay, so Vamp packaging. Y'all, packaging. So we're going to get into this look because we got a lot of vamping to do. I am going to put over a black base. And my choice of this is more of the color combination, I think, than anything. Because I think it would look better over a black base, but I also think it would blend better over a black base. So I am just taking this, and I used Melt's liquid eyeshadow, and I will link that down below. I think they still have it, but you could use any black eye base, P. Louise, you know, any of them, but I like Melt's. I also like P. Louise as well, just because you have time to play. You have time to move the shadow. You're not just like, I swear, there's Stelia was one of them brands, at least on my eyes. I could put her liquid eyeshadows on my eyes, and before I had the tube closed and a brush in my hand, I swear the thing dried. I swear it every time. But they do think I'm crazy. So I'm going to take this brush, and this is a Sigma E45, and I'm going to go into Michelson. And Michelson has, I don't know if you can see it on a swatch, but Michelson has almost some red glitter to it on the inside of it. I don't know if you can see it, but there's little specks of red in there. And I'm kind of digging it. Like, for real. So I'm taking this on the outer corner, and I barely tipped my brush in there because I know better. Like, bellabeautebar, I know better. I just know better. Just, girl, approach with caution. On an empty E45 from Sigma, I'm going to go into Drained. And this, I am taking above this seam. And this is like a, I want to say a reddish brown. And this is how I'm going to feather this top line out. But I kind of want it mixed in this black on this outer corner. So that's why I put down that black first, because I kind of want it mixed in there. For sure. Immorality. And this is a bright red. And this is another reason why I chose to, let me just say, put a black base down, because that red, usually reds will stain my eyes. And you know, when you redo your makeup every day, sometimes 2 or 3 times a day, it's like, what color exactly did you put on? Okay, so now that I have my tool, my handy dandy tool, I'm going to go into Salvador. And I am going to take this just like right down the center. Y'all. Right down the center it is. Holy shnikes. But I like it over that red. Because that, like, this is in the center. But then I can fade that dark red in. Because I just want the glitter or special shade in the center. I'm going to take whatever's left over on this brush that we used in Drain, and I am taking it in this crease. And I like this brush because it's fluffy, but it does come to a tip. And I like that. I am digging that I do not have, y'all, I don't have the fallout. But dang. Do you see that red? Girl, I'm going to go in a second time over this just to see. Oh, okay, well, that's even better than the first time, and the first time was impressive. Okay, never mind. I mean, we're just going to keep layering this on. I mean, we can, right? So I am going to take this and kind of fade this in over here. Now, I'm going to go back into that Immortality, and I want to take that and kind of push that matte into this inner corner. Because I just want this glitter over the center. So it's like, oh, there might be a little something there, but maybe not. But yeah, there is. Well, maybe not. Yeah, there is. Y'all. Okay, so I like it. I like it a lot. Not gonna lie. Now, I have these little brushes. Well, I wouldn't say they're brushes. They're more of like spatula things that I bought off Amazon, and they're more for like your lip, to stick in your lip gloss, and they're disposable. And I'm going to go into Hello, Brother. Y'all, I love Vampire Diaries, and nope, I'm not saying nothing. I'm just saying there probably was not a collab. I don't know of one. But this sure does look like one. And I'm here for it. Okay, so I like using those because not only do they pick it up, but I can only have to dip in once. And I can pretty much take this and maneuver it. And it's so pointy that I could just keep it right here under the eye and the lash line. And I am just taking that and I'm just spreading it around, and I'm kind of bringing it down over the fold, over the back of the eye. What do you think of eye number 1? Okay, y'all. Time to move to eye number 2. So we're going to go back in with the black base because I love this thing. Just because I love this black base. So I'm going to take this, go in the inner corner, and I'm going to really smudge this in because I'm kind of mapping out when I do the black bases. I map out kind of where I'm putting the shadow and where to stop with, you know, smearing it. Because that way I know how far up to go, because my, you know, like I have hooded eyes, but also my brows. So I have to be careful on where my placement is for this. So I am going to get rid of this right here. Now I'm going to take my handy dandy little cover and I'm going to cover up that red one that we used because I don't need it anymore. Now I'm going to go into Predator. And this, I am going to take like above this crease, because this Predator shade is probably like a, oh man, I want to say like a lavender bluish color. I think it kind of depends on your skin on how this would come across. I mean, just throwing that out there. But That's what I'm going in this with. So I'm going kind of above that black and smearing it in because I don't want harsh lines. So I want to make darn sure that I'm really blending in this black. With black, I don't think you want harsh lines unless it's on purpose. I mean, you could always want it if it's on purpose. Well, that's all we're going to do for that blending for now. But I wanted to show you what this would look like in like a purple look. So now I'm going to take a flat brush of Sigma's, and this is a E54. And I'm going to take this all over this lid. And this is kind of like when you do this with a matte, I would say that you're almost setting it. You're almost setting it. So I'm going to dip into that black and come back out here and, you know, blend this in because we took black on this outer corner. So we're going to take black on this outer corner. And I'm kind of like smudging and I'm letting, you know, this lavender shade fall into this black just so it kind of mixes. And I super think that's pretty. Okay, y'all, are you ready? I went in with Claudia. So we're going to take Claudia all over the center of this lid. Oh my gosh. This is so amazing. Like, that's just, y'all. Claudia has like blue, maybe blue, purple. I wouldn't, maybe a little bit of pink specks in it. Threshold. And we have to take threshold on this inner corner to blend this. Kind of feather this in. So I'm just going back and forth between the two tools. And I'm just using whatever's left over on the tools. And that's how I'm feathering all of this in. I don't know which one I like the most. Okay, so we're going to go back into Claudia, which is that center shade. And I'm going to take it underneath the eye, and we're just smudging it in. I'm going to go back into Predator, and I'm going to take Predator. Well, I'm going to take Predator and Threshold, and I'm going to mix them together. And I'm going to take this on up over this edge, down in this corner, on up to this brow, because we went up to this brow, so now we're going to go up to this one. Like, what do you think about this? Because, girl. So, with the BK Beauty 204, I'm going to go into Daylight Ring. Yeah. Pretty sure I know what movie was their favorite movie to pull off this palette, y'all, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm a Vampire Diary junkie too. So I am gonna go into Daylight Ring for this side, and I am gonna go back over this crease with that purple to make sure that it's all blended and that looks fabulous. Okay, now on this side, I'm going to go into Skin of a Killer. And I'm going to take this underneath this eye. And I'm trying to be light-handed, but we all know how well that works out for me. I mean, FashFab does not have a light hand. Will I confirm or deny if I have a lead foot? No. Okay, y'all. Let me finish your eyes. Hold on to your butts. Okay, y'all. Here's the finished look. I love it. I love it. I would wear either one. So, here is the red from Vamp. And here is the purple from Vamp. I so love this palette. I'm excited to have it. Thank you to my husband who purchased it for me. Thank you, husband. I love this palette. So on my eyes is Melt Cosmetics and Boomer. In my lower lash line, and like underneath, like tight lining, is Melt Pot Eyeliner and Onyx. On my lip liner is Unearthly and Villan, of course. The center of the lip is by Glamlight, and it's Kiss, and it's a red. And then I used this GERARD Cosmetics Hydro Matte in Immortal, just because I thought the name and the shade kind of fit the vibe. My black lippy is Shadow Veil by Unearthly. So y'all, that's what's on my face. So again, here's the blue and purple over a black base. Here's the red over a black base. I love it. I love it. Anywho, y'all, what do you think of this palette? What do you think of the packaging? Which eye look do you like the most? I need your opinion, because one of these I might be wearing for Halloween. It kind of depends on which eye look, on which costume I wear. So, y'all, let me know down below. Like, subscribe, share. Click that notification bell down there. It will let you know next time I upload. I hope you guys have an awesome, amazing day. Go out and do something kind for somebody, and I'll see you in my next video.